Hello and welcome back to another episode of Geek Power Toy Reviews, and today we are taking a look at the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Mutant Mayhem Pizzafire Van. On-time delivery guaranteed by Playmates Toys. Right off the bat, I love the artwork on the front of the packaging, displaying all four turtles that we've previously reviewed on this channel, interacting with the toy. We've got Donatello in the driver's seat, Raphael in the passenger seat, Leonardo standing in the back, and Michelangelo arming the pizza fire cannon. Also, on the front of the packaging, we see the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Mutant Mayhem logo. We see all four Ninja Turtles as they're seen in the movie. We have the Nickelodeon logo in the top right hand corner. And along the bottom we've got a warning sign talking about choking hazards due to there being small parts, and that this toy isn't for children under 3 years old. It says here that the toy includes 1 pizza fire van and 8 pizza discs that we see launching out of the cannon across the front of the packaging. It says here that figures are sold separately and that there are adult assembly required. Right here we have the name tag with Pizza Fire Van, on-time delivery guaranteed, and the Playmates Toys logo in the bottom right hand corner. On the top of the packaging we see a repeat of the front. On the back of the packaging we have a more detailed look at the toy within, depicting a photograph of the Pizza Fire Van and the figures that they suggest you use with it. We even see Bebop being hit by one of the flying pizzas. Just below the logo, we see how we first bring the pizza firing cannon out of the toy by pressing down on the slice of pizza seen at the top of the toy, and how that will deploy the launcher ready for attack. And then we have to flip the switch to on, press the red button, and then the firing pizzas will come launching out and hitting our evil mutant action figures. At the top right hand corner we see the name Pizza Fire Van, telling us all about the toy. And finally we've got a couple little other annotations. Just here it says Giant Pizza Launch Activator. It tells us that it fits all of our turtle figures, that the vehicle has battle grips, and that there is front and rear entry. There's also a motorized pizza launcher and high traction wheels. On the underside of the packaging, it gives us even more detail about what physically comes with the toy. So the 1 Pizza Fire Van and the 8 pizza discs. We have yet another cross-sell of all figures available in this first wave. However, this time, instead of it being the designs pulled straight from the movie, we've got how the action figures actually look outside of the packaging. And right down at the bottom, we have a cross cell telling us all about the battle cycle with Raphael and the ninja kick cycle with Leonardo, each sold separately. It tells us along the bottom that the playset requires 3 AA batteries, which aren't included with the toy. And right here it tells us that all the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Mutant Mayhem toys have been imported into the UK by British toy company Character Options. And just on the side of the packaging, we have another action image of the toy included, with Leonardo hanging off the back, and a fantastic image of all 4 turtles and Splinter standing in the back of the toy, telling us that it fits all your turtle figures. And lastly, we have another action shot of how the Pizzafire action works by flipping the switch to on, pushing the red button, and watching as the pizza discs fly out. Now let's see what's included inside the packaging. Okay, I've removed all the items from the packaging, and straight out of the box we've got the meat of the Turtle Fire pizza van, we've got the roll cage, or the cargo cage, whatever you want to call it. We have a bag full of discs that will be used as pizzas and the huge pizza slice. Not to mention a couple other little accessories that will be attached to the vehicle. And of course, we also have a full sticker sheet used throughout the vehicle. And inside we also have a bag for the wheels. Now I'm going to build the vehicle, and I'll be right back to show you all the incredible details. And here is the Pizzafire van, completely constructed and fully stickered. Right off the front, I love how the primarily yellow and secondarily green colour design expertly homages the original 1987 Ninja Turtle party wagon from the original cartoon. I love that huge sticker of Michelangelo, the way he looks in the movie, holding 2 slices of pizza, and behind him is a huge stack of pizza boxes. I love this hand-drawn pizza slice that you see along the side. It even has a pair of wings at the back, which I just think are fantastic. We've got 4 large wheels. They're all plastic. There's no rubber wheels, which is fantastic to help avoid dry rot. We've got blue side view mirrors on the sides. There's a handle on the back, and there's even a little foot peg at the back for your Ninja Turtle figures to hang on to. On the top we have a huge slice of pepperoni pizza, which will come in handy for a future action feature. And just in the bottom left hand corner we've got a pair of exhaust pipes. Now let's look at the front. So on the front of the vehicle we can see at the very top we've got a huge rack of floodlights. Then we've got 2 pairs either side of regular headlights. We have a spare tyre with Turtle Power written on the front. On either side of the spare tyre we have 2 more headlights. And just below, in the middle of the armoured bar, we've got even more headlights. So when they're driving around at night time in New York City, they'll easily be able to see where they're going. We can also see there are 2 front seats, and the one on the left has a steering wheel for your Ninja Turtle figure to hold on to. On this side of the vehicle, you can see another huge sticker with a large stack of pizza boxes. There's a pre-applied sticker with Turtle Power done in graffiti. There's a sticker saying Pizza Rules. We have the other side view mirror, 2 more large wheels, another handlebar and another foot peg for a second Ninja Turtle figure to hang on to. On the back of the vehicle, we've got another stickered window telling you it's pizza time. The registration says extra cheese. We have a couple more stickers showing the rear tail lights. And here's a better view of the 2 handlebars and the foot pegs your Ninja Turtles stand on. Now let's take a look at the inside. Starting with the front, we can pull the front down. Giving us access to the driver's side and passenger side seats. And we even have that steering wheel that I showed you earlier. Now earlier when I talked you through the packaging, it showed us Donatello in the driver's seat and Raphael in the passenger seat. And what better way to demonstrate that than with the action figures themselves. Here is our Donatello. I've already removed his bow staff just to make things easier. And you can find a full review on this action figure on the Geek Power Toys YouTube channel. Feel free to go watch that review after you've finished watching this one. As I just get him posed up. Now let's see how he fits inside. So just like with previous Ninja Turtle vehicles, we can't necessarily sit them down properly. So we're just going to have to basically stand them up in front of their seats. And the same with our Raphael. You can also find a full review on this action figure on the Geek Power Toys YouTube channel. And it looks like with the Donatello, we're probably going to have to stand him up in front of the seat, but luckily their big bulbous shells help them stay in place. And now if I close this up, all the way, we can even get Donatello's hands to look like they're holding on, as you can see. And we might even be able to get Raphael to stick his hand out and grab hold of the side, like so. Isn't that just a great look? You've got Donatello with his hands roughly on the steering wheel, like so. Then Raphael with his arm hanging out the side of the vehicle, going for a ride. Now, before we move on to the main action feature of the vehicle, I want to take you to the rear of the vehicle and show you that you can lower the back. And as you can see, there's plenty of room to fit a bunch of your Ninja Turtle action figures and possibly other vehicles. But before we go any further, as you can see, there's a bunch of space in the back. Let me give you a closer look. So the back section then becomes a ramp that goes up inside. And you can see all the space for your good and bad Ninja Turtle action figures. And that closes up nice and easy, just like so. Now let's take a look at the key action feature for this vehicle. As I previously showed you, you've got the large slice of pizza at the top and the window with the Michelangelo sticker on the side. If we press down on the large piece of pizza, the side flings open and reveals the Pizzafire van's pizza cannon. In this set, it also includes 8 of these really fun pizza discs. They're just a single piece of plastic molded in one color, and then we apply 8 of these stickers, 1 to each disc. And all you've got to do is take all 8 discs and load them into the top. But we can't have a Pizzafire van and its pizza cannon without a controller, right? Well, let's see what we can do about that. What better turtle to pilot the Pizzafire van's pizza cannon than Michelangelo himself, the pizza-loving entertainer. Now you can see a full review of this Michelangelo action figure on the Geek Power Toys Reviews channel. So I'm just gonna get him seated the best I can. I love how the handlebars for the cannons can be articulated to make it easier to fit the figure inside. There we go. There we are, took a little bit of time, but we finally got Michelangelo inside the pizza cannon, sat in the control seat and with his hands on the controls. Now, do you remember that this action feature does require 3 AAA batteries? Luckily, I already have some, so I didn't have to go out and buy any more. So let's see how this action feature really works. So we have our controller loaded in the control seat. We have all our pizzas loaded in the magazine. Let's turn it on and see what this can do. I'm just going to back it up so we can get a full view of what's going to happen. Fire in 3, 2, 1. Did you see that? I think we've got 3 more left. Let's see. Wow, that was incredible. I thought for a minute there I was going to tear down the whole set. God, that's so much fun. Okay, you know what? I'm going to reload it and we're going to do that again because that was so much fun. Wow, one even fell off the end of the set. It was that powerful. Wow, okay. So yep, we've got all 8 pizzas. They're all loaded into the cannon, and let's do that all over again. it so much. That's fantastic. It's so good. There's not been any malfunctions yet, and yeah, why not? One more time, huh? Now I think there's also a feature where we can slightly angle it up to get an even higher target. So let's see. Oh wow, I'm just going to turn that off for a minute. That is incredible. Just turning it up a tiny little bit really got it to climb. It almost went over the top of the set and down to the floor. That was just, wow, that's incredible. And when you're all done with the action feature and you flip the switch to the off position, the great thing is you can push the whole Pizzafire cannon inside and close the door. Just like so. Now let's see where we can fit our fourth and final Ninja Turtle action figure. And here he is, the leader of the team, Leonardo. And you can find a full review of this action figure on the Geek Power Toys Reviews YouTube channel. So I think out of all the action figures out of all the action features that we've displayed so far, with fitting 2 action figures in the front seat, 1 in the control seat for the Pizzafire action feature, the last one left to show you is the ability to have one of your figures stand on the peg here with their hand on the side, getting ready for action. So I've already posed Leonardo ready to be placed. I'm going to stick his foot there and his hand. So we're going to stick his foot there, his left foot, and his hand is going to go right around here on the handle. And I think the best option would be to give him one of his katanas. Now I did remove both of them just to make things easier, but I think that visual right there is excellent. And then we can always take the other katana and pop that back in the sheath. Oh, he's having a little trouble with the foot peg, that's okay. And there you have it. All 4 Ninja Turtles incorporated with the new Pizzafire van for the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Mutant Mayhem movie. Overall, I really like this addition to the Mutant Mayhem toy line. It really helps encapsulate everything that we know about previous Ninja Turtle toy lines, and I can't wait to see it in the new movie. The effortless and simple disc firing feature works tremendously. I've had zero problems with it sticking or malfunctioning throughout this video and throughout play. I think the way all 4 Ninja Turtle figures can work with the toy, and yet there's still a bunch of free space to put your extra Ninja Turtle figures in, whether they be Splinter or April or any of the evil mutants that we know are in this toy line. Or maybe even 1 or 2 of the vehicles that are coming up, maybe? I don't know. I guess we'll have to wait and see about that one. With all that being said, I want to thank you all for watching. I've had a great time playing with this toy, showing you everything about it. I hope you've enjoyed it as well. If you have, please give it a like. And if you're a new viewer and you're not yet subscribed, please feel free to subscribe, as it really makes a difference to up-and-coming YouTube channels like mine. And if you know anybody that would be interested in this toy, in our YouTube channel, and in anything that we here at Geek Power Toy Reviews do, please let them know. Please encourage them to subscribe as well, because all of you matter. Every single view, every single like, every single subscriber goes a really long way. Until next time, I hope you have a geek-tacular time, and I'll see you soon.